Greetings, family. Greetings to every one of us. Hope we are all doing great today. Yes, let us get our spirit filled once again with the eternal blessed word of Abba Yahuwah. Just as King Yahushua HaMashiach said unto you and I, man shall not live by bread only, but by every single word that proceeded out of the eternal blessed mouth of Abba Yahuwah Elohim. So that was why Yahushua also said again to you and I that we should run after the imperishable food, not the perishable one. Long after that, which leads to eternal life, not the one that has and that's set for only temporary, but that leads unto eternity. Are you ready for this? It's my encouragement also today unto you. Whatever that comes your way, always set the word of Abba Yahuwah on high. Mm? Let it be the edge, that surrounds you. Like he said, you shall know the truth, and the only truth shall set you free. Not even casting a bandy, not even sorrow water, not even dead people's picture, not even come out the destructive nonsense miracle from a common cheap prostitute. No, you don't need any of those nonsense. That is feces. Only the word, the truth you need to know from the very Bible, the eternal royal law you carry. Study it and keep what is written in therefore you will be delivered. All right, now with this being said, here we are in the heavenly courtroom of Abba Yehovah with this powerful message titled For You and Me. Come and see how love of money destroyed wizard Iyore Black&White Peanut's life. Are you ready for this expose once again? This is the word of Abba Yehovah that governs every single thing going on under this, heaven. It is the word of Abba Yehovah. Applies it, applies it, applies it. It goes for all. For love, to build, to rebuke, and to destroy, and to judge. We come over here. All right? Now, this is not going to go where at all with the 92% pork, village pork, rather gullible followers of this commodity prostitute. It's not going to go well with you. Like I always love to say, it's not by sensational, emotional, radiation, being personal, but by the royal law subjective, we want to do this expose once again that what Iyore did, the character, the attitude of Iyore simply means abominations to the Edo's land. Iyore is an abominable animal in Edo. She portrayed the Edos to the whole world. This is who they are. Goes to our platform. Listen to how snake is flying out of their vagina. Listen to how truck of trailer or truck of sand is just pouring out from their penis. Everything that has to do with Iyore has to do with genital. Iyore will be measuring people's penis, manhood, scepter with a cup she used to drink water. A prophetess with two men. Where is it being written that you have to be having a boyfriend? Where is it being written? Let me tell you, there are some kind of damages will do to your soul. Irrevocable. You are just there ranting on Facebook, making noise and disturbing people's ears. Because when I keep seeing people sharing one video, I will say, hey, this one don't catch fire. What is in there? And that one will caught my attention to there and low. What is going on there? She's just ranting, making noise, whereby you have already destroyed your life so soon. You're going to be saying because your judgment begins already. You say, oh, your husband dead is freedom unto you. How dare you? How did you know? Rather, it is the step one of your judgment. Eric is the one to go now. That is so disgusting. All right, now, like I said, it's not by feelings, but stand with the truth. That is what we are seeing over here. Why? Because especially when they have this love of men, whatever you are saying, they will not pick no sense from it at all. Some will be even say jealous. How can are you mad? Jealous somebody that carry destruction, disgusting lifestyle, that have no good testimony, go to social media, everybody's condemning her. Jealous of such nonsense? Nonsense? Oh no. Anyway, Let us begin to put in the word of Abayewa. I'm coming for these bastard people, eh? These 3 Jezebel women. Lolo, you already been frustrated. I hate talking to you like this, but you put yourself in this mess. I want to see you like an intelligent woman, responsible woman. I never know you are total garbage, fixes, nonsense. I'm coming for you. You say your condolence to Iyore. Is Iyore money? Did Iyore tell you that she's in pay? Rather, you should have said, Iyore, I celebrate with you for your husband is dead. This judgment is going to tie all of you down. All of you that are just with that bastard Iyore. I bet Yahuwah is going to use that same judgment to visit all of you. Because he said, woe unto you, that see darkness, not begin to call it light. That see evil, you not begin to call it good. Lolo, being intelligent woman, she knew what Iyore is doing is not good. But she's only doing that to pepper Monica. She's only doing that because Iyore begin to, drag pennies from her, genital. Iyore begin to, give nonsense prophecy. That because Iyore also help you to fight Monica. That is the only reason why you are doing that. You know, Lolo, deep down in your heart, what this bastard did is evil. You knew it because you're an intelligent woman. Not like Doris, not like Gladys, Elede. Hypocrites. I'm coming for 3 of you. And your condolence to Iyore. You Gladys. You say the Bible you are quoting. That Bible, it means its destruction on you. And look at the other one. Jama, Africa First, Jezebel, and Delilah, lady. That one is the even after Iyore, that is the second wizard in Edo. That brought somebody so dear son, only son. You know what it is to have something only one. You couldn't help that woman to keep her son in a very good shape and condition. You brought that boy to the public and made the Republican to begin to curse him. You now make him to begin to lick your stinking, in filthy armpits, unwashed on the public, and your defunct leg, your leg that is in disorderment. You now make someone holy son to begin to lick it. That was him, man. That was him. Jama, Africa First, Jezebel, and Delilah, lady. That's who you are. Why would you support Iyore? Avo Giazeniredo. That is bringing bad names, to endorse. What? When I sit down, I say, of course, I know you will do that because you are evil woman. Jama First, Africa Jama First, Jezebel, and Delilah, lady. That is who you are. Your defunct leg, your wretched armpit. You now make someone precious son to begin to lick it. Go and read comments and see the causes people is laying upon that boy. And I begin to tell people, you people should, and I begin to comment because it hurts my stomach because I also have only one son. No woman dead. Try that to me. You will die and everything in you will perish along with you. Making people's effort to be useless. Your deformed leg. If you check that video very well, you're gonna see that is not what that boy does. That is not what he do. Because after he has licked the smelly, wretched armpits and the deformed, disorderment leg. Oh, that boy now begin to use tissue to clean up his mouth. I wept that day. I'm coming for 3 of you. I'm going to do a message and title it for you. Lolo. I know Lolo is an intelligent woman. Deep down Lolo's heart, Lolo know what Iyore did is bad. But she also want to do that like kind of to pepper Monica. No. That is where that is why you reduce yourself. Before I want to see you as a very intelligent woman that doesn't take nonsense. I don't know that you are also a physicist, Zobo, like Gladys. Jama, demonic, Jezebel and Delilah lady. What they cannot do to you, you are doing it to others. Oh, warrior ringe. Oh, woman on one serpent. Very ugly thing. Disgraces someone's only child publicly. Anyway, we are not here for that, but I'm coming for 3 of you. Over Sabiki, all 3 of you. Lolo, Gladys, useless Elede, and this great wizard again. No, we a Jama destructive animal. I'm coming for 3 of you. because the royal law makes it so clear. Woe unto you when you see darkness, you begin to call it light. When you see evil, you will say this is good. You all knew what she did is bad, especially Lola. You knew it because you are an intelligent woman. You now begin to support that wickedness. Did Iyore tell you that she is in pain? Rather, you three should have just titled it this way. We are celebrating with Iyore because her husband is dead. That should have been the title. Hallelujah. Be supporting evil, okay? And that evil will knock at your door right now because this is judgment, under powerful judgment. Okay? To sweep all of you away. Proverbs, let us begin to put in the word of Yahuwah, because when I see them writing my condolence, that one hurt my stomach, especially for that of Lolo, because Lolo is intelligent. Lolo is an intelligent woman. She's a woman of dignity. I never know she's a physicist this way. I respected her. Not that I follow her, but when I listen to her, I see her as a very, intelligent woman. I never know she's also, like this. Proverbs 29 verses 1. Listen, now this goes to a prostitute Iyore. I read, he that being often reproved hardeneth his neck shall suddenly be destroyed, and that without remedy. Your destruction begins already is a knock. You call it freedom? No, heaven call it judgment, a step, or rather a knock at your door. Okay, a knock at your door. So I want to dig into how the love of money destroys someone's life. She want to go and do her IVF. It's not going to work. No, it's not going to work because your sin is retained against you. You claimed worship. You pronounced forgiveness. You pervert the works of the cross and say the precious blood of the Lamb, Yahushua HaMashiach, is it sufficient anymore for salvation. Rather, salt and water and through dead people who were women, who were just too much. Judas, indeed you are. But the voice of the seventh thunder is going to roast Iyore to ashes. Anyone also want to be, especially that German first lady, was no, first, no, not first lady, first Jezebel Delilah. Jama, Africa, first Jezebel Delilah. Lady, that is who you are. You also joined them because you are evil. You spoiled somebody else's child. You only have just one. Na magmoria. Na zewe gbue. Te we rige. Kia zedan. Azone wa wiale lege. A Jama first Jezebel Delilah lady. Nonsense. I hate people wasting people's efforts. The whole 12 years, you just tie someone inside the house. No, we no we are. Like dead, don't know when they rige. Yeah. When I'm looking at you, I say, hey, I'm not going now. No wonder that bride, King Bright in the US said, she looks like someone who did not even bathe for a whole week. I said, no, you should have said a whole year because that was so disgusting. No, that was so disgusting. That is not what that boy does for a living, no. Jama destructive demon was just doing that to pepper that boy's mother. You quoting our Bible when I read Bajelala Giyoda for no go wawabera. And you still there talk about Bible wa fiawu avo giazendan. No money don't get do. You all going to receive from this punishment of Iyore. In the mighty name of Yahuwah. Don't tell me we don't swear. Go and study the Bible. It's full of curses and blessing. It said today I set before you life and blessing, life and death, blessing and curses. We curse. Why divine? What thunder strike? What is the meaning of that? Avanu we valor. That's what it means. Why guawa bera? What is guawa? Destruction. We swear. Because this is not so outrageous. So Iyore, I'm coming for you, okay? It's just a knock. Goes to YouTube. A lot of rebukes. To that extent, you said no one should be sending you the talk that is going on the street. Yes, because your heart is already be hard enough for your disease. Suddenly, destruction is going to overtake you because you should have learned. Everybody is really nangy. This is like I really offended them. But I carry your boyfriend, well, you go to the burial ground. Then you now begin to kiss her now. You're kissing your boyfriend at the funeral of your own husband. who gave you life. And Lolo couldn't see anything wrong in this. Bastard Gladys Ele, they couldn't see anything wrong in this. The Grey Wizard, the gay Jama Africa First Jezebel and Delilah Lady couldn't even see anything wrong in this. Then I begin to show you condolence. Meanwhile, you never tell them you are feeling sorrowful. No, rather they should have just title it. We rejoice with Iyore. Oh, her husband is dead. That should have been the best title so far. Like I said, I'm coming for all you three. But Lola, I'm highly disappointed in you. Lola, I'm highly disappointed. I never expected that from you at all. This is it. She's celebrating her husband's death. This is what Lola should have been doing with her. Ella the Gladys, this is what you should have been doing with her. Jama Africa First Jezebel, Delilah Lady, this is what you should have been doing with her. Because she is rejoicing. Era here. She is no money. No condolence. Rather rejoicing. Proverbs again 14:12. There is a way which seemeth right unto a man, but the end thereof are the ways of what? Death. Okay, everyone is going to die. What death is he speaking of? The link of fire. That is the second death. Because Iyore is doing all these things, and she see that is good. For me, say, Iwe not Jevena, let's put that first. I'm doing what pleases me. Let's put that because he said that pleases him. To bring your boyfriend right in the burial ground of your own husband who gave you life and make you who you are, and kissing him, and you said that pleases you. All right, but the hand is double death. That's all we're saying. All right. In the burial ground, okay? In the burial ground, in the cemetery. Ashawo down. Prostitute. Did you get that? But that which pleases you is eternal damnation. That's what we are saying over here. It's going to kiss you. Right on the burial ground. Oh, really? Where is it being done? Where is it being done? For real? Because a prophetess. Indeed, you are the prophetess of Black and White pedos. For life. All right. You heard from yourself. You heard her by yourself. So that which pleases her, the royal law says, the end, it is destruction. And the destruction has already begins. You don't do things like that. There is a moment, of reflection, okay, of last respect for the dead. You kissing another man, right on the burial, and said that is good for you. Well, Eric, I will say another man. Make sure you get another man ready because Eric is the next to go now. I'm going to put that quickly before we look into what is it today. Like the very first video I once did engage this prostitute where the smelly pussy, smelly genital, smelly vagina called Stella came and said, is that your problem? No, well, if you people know how much I hate you guys and your satanic group, you can't even dare come to comment. No, you can hit the dislike button. Okay? That's why they put it there. It's not for fashion. To express your feelings I like and I don't like. Oh, it makes me laugh. Or rather, it makes me hunger. I'm so hungry. Just display your stupidity over there and go your way. Now come here and say, is that your problem? Oh, well, I won't damn. Wicked animal, heartless human being. Family of prostitute. Look at Regina Daniels. She went to go and marry Ned. Even though Ned is a grandpapa, we know women, we marry men for some reasons. Okay? She went in for, for money. But because she's a human being, because she has conscience, and she now begin to play that part, okay, for Ned to know that I love you. Let's be real. Regina Daniels loved Ned, not at all. But why was she looking for money? Why can't you also extend that kind of kindness to the dead people, to the dead man, husband? We know you don't love him. We know you only go there for the property. When it die, you just, pack everything. But you should have also placed some kind of pretense. Okay? You can be celebrating in your heart. Obviously, but must you display that evil publicly? Must you bring your boyfriend in death in the burial ground? Must you also be kissing and be talking about materialism? Making the whole world know that this is what I'm there for. I don't even care about who is died and No, 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 no. No last respect, no honor for the dead. All right. Okay. Okay, let's put in now. For Eric, first of all, because Abayewa said I didn't do it well. The one I did, I quoted the scripture. He said, no, I should reverse it again because I can't. It could be for 3 months or 3 years. He said, no, count it from 3 weeks, sir. Because I started judgment already. Listen, Acts of the Apostle chapter 5, verses 1 to 11. Go and read it because these are the people that is deceiving people. These are the people that is showing themselves to the world that they carry the Bible. And I bet you won't want to cut them off. It was husband and wife. Okay? He killed the husband because you lied. Ananias and Sapphira. Go and read it because they were lying. They were deceiving people around there. Meanwhile, they are liars. They are a deceiver. Fearful. The husband died right away. I want to read that of his wife. Okay, now 5. And the young man arose, wound him up, and carried him out and buried him. That is Ananias. Now for his wife. And it was about the space of 3 hours after when his wife, not knowing what was done, came in. And Kepha answered unto her, Tell me, whether ye sold the land for so much? And she said, Yea, for so much. 9. Then Kepha said unto her, How is it that ye have agreed together to tempt the spirit of Yahuwah? Behold, the feet of them which have buried thy husband are at the door, and shall carry thee out. 10. Then fell she down straightway at his feet, and yielded up the ghost. And the young man came in and found her dead, and carrying her forth, buried her by her husband. That's what I said. Eric Eric is the one to die now. So we say between the space of 3 hours. So I'm not declare the space of 3 hours, not 3 days, but 3 weeks. It could go for 3 weeks, 3 months, 3 years. But I don't think it's going to go for 3 years. Not 3 months, but 3 weeks. Eric is going down that by Bonto accident. Bell, Shentro, play Shentro, married man, Eric. And you also have concubines. Wife Nyawo deceiving people. Talking about Bible, there was a day, this fool, Elide, Eric, this pork, saw a vision that in his vision, he now heard a voice. He said that voice, he believed, of course, to be the Most High. And that voice was now speaking to a man while Eric stood in that vision watching. The voice now began to speak to the man and say, Stop having sexual intercourse with a married woman. He said the voice was just resounding, and I said, She is a married woman. Stop sleeping with a married woman. Eric came to the demonic coven Iyore platform and began to share this vision. This is what he saw in the vision. I said, This man is complete beast. That voice is speaking to you. He's just using someone to let you know you are the one I'm speaking to. So they write that white man off that isn't a human being. I think this vision was last year or early this year. He just wrote that man off that he's not a man, he's a human being. Then he now begin to say, you people should stop sleeping with a married woman because it was a strong warning from their God. Yes, because Yahuwah counts this marriage as a holy one because it is legally. This is not illegal. Legally. Oh no. Anyway, I'm still going to be doing some more in this video. So that the white community will see, no, we are not all the same. You're just being evil. Because this one is a sounding aloud among the white community. They are humans. If they don't say it to you, but it's on YouTube. You put it on social media. Tell me which white man is going to see all these videos. Iyore did carry her boyfriend to the burial ground and I begin to kiss her boyfriend before the dead corpse of her husband. Which white man is going to see that and not begin to be afraid of African women? I say, yeah, these people, they are animal. She's only rejoicing. Every day you are doing video dances, celebrating. For the white people sees. If police want to come after you, they goes to social media. If they want to get information, but they goes to social media. And there you put everything. You didn't do it secretly. Anyway, let's put some more. It wasn't a secret at all. That was what you were just there for all these years. Remember, you're also married to one Edoma, eh? This Iyore is an abomination of the Edo's land, 100%. She also married to one guy called Henry. His name is Henry. The brother of the guy lived in Paris. I knew his brother, his sister, excuse me. Okay, he said even the money, Iyore were the one who went to go and even pay the birth price upon herself. Okay, even the sister, her sister, your sister that they call Blessing, was even the one that called that guy in Nigeria. Meanwhile, Iyore is married legally to the white man. Iyore, you are an abomination. Mm-mm. Iyore is a wicked spirit in those land. 10 years ago, she married, 15 years ago, she married to a white man. Living with a white man as a husband and wife, legally in the system, married. Iyore still went to Nigeria and married this Benin boy called Harry. Now, Iyore returned back to Europe and she was operating restaurant there. It is the sister of this guy that because she knew I'm also bombarding her. She now said, my sister, I will also give you some vital information. She married to my brother called Henry 10 years ago. Now, what happened? Iyore was operating restaurant there. Now, being a married, but she married legally to the both. One was traditionally married to legally, also traditionally. Eh? Now, in a restaurant, men will still be playing, sexual, or play with her, touching her everywhere. The sister was against it. Your sister, the same father, the same mother, was against that act. So when that one couldn't handle it anymore, that was the one who even carried phone. She was the one who even carried phone and called this guy in Nigeria and said, come and see, your wife is a prostitute. Look at the kind of play, look at the kind of thing she still do with men. Meanwhile, you are illegal. You are traditionally married to that one. So when the guy had the guy and said, no, I can't marry a prostitute. That is how the marriage spoiled. Iyore was the one sponsored that marriage. Here is Iyore City. Tell it, I'm going to be. Meanwhile, you are sponsoring Eric. You see? So that one that they said the money is still there. Traditionally married to a Doma, legally married to a white man, and also having a standby boyfriend. Iyore, you are the abominations of the Edo land. And I have never seen a thing like this. She is so corrupt. This one is indeed a rotten sticks among us, a bad egg among us. So, Eric, that is your destruction. 3 weeks from now, 3 months from now, 3 years from now. But my earnest desire is 3 weeks from now. Because we see 3 hours, say within the space of 3 hours, the wife also died. You see the same feet Iyore used to bury this white husband. That same feet, that is what Iyore is also going to use to bury you. It could go for 3 weeks, 3 months, and 3 years. But my inner desire, quick, fast, 3 weeks in Yahweh's mighty name. Because until the Most High use one of you stupid people to show example, you're not going to be afraid of Bible. Look at the Jama deformed that have a disorderment leg. Also come and be talking of Bible. Meanwhile, you are a wizard. We were before. Spoiling people's child. Alright, now Hebrews chapter 13 verses 4. I read, marriage is honorable in all, not some area. Everybody needs to honor marriage. And the bed undefiled. You don't do sexual immorality on it. But whoremongers, that is prostitute, and idolaters, that is Eric, Yahuwah will judge. So the judgment begins already. Because what Eric did in this marriage, Abba Yahuwah hold it against him. That was the vision he saw. But so full or foolish as he is, he couldn't read that vision to himself. He now begin to use it to encourage men not to be sleeping with married woman. A thing you are doing, you are just doing. Trace some. Anyway. Alright, now let us put in how the love of money destroys Iyore's life. Why? Because you are a married woman. Let me use English. Focus on that. Okay. You are a married woman eternal. Why? Because that is the covenant you make with a white man. Because the white man is, barren. And you see, if the picture of that white man, that is the picture of Iyore. Because Iyore said her grace, Sarah water, sustained that man until 92 years before he died. And this white man, before he died, he was living in a horrible situation that he have to poo-poo on the bed. Every morning, Iyore is the one to wash the poo-poo. He have to wee-wee, urinate in the bed. Iyore said it's more than even 100 bed sheets. The poo-poo of the white man, spoiled. That is the bread of affliction, the bread of sorrow. But what I might say is a picture of what is going to happen to Iyore. You have a covenant with barrenness, and so shall it be Yahweh's mighty name. You can't have no child of your own. Because the white man never have no child of his own. So that is the spirit you agree with. And you also, the same spirit is already resident in your womb. And you knew it. You have this problem of in fact, of infertility. You know you can't fertilize. You knew it too well because I heard so much about you. You knew that. Still, you still wait until the white man dies. When you knew that you cannot, you cannot take in seed. That was a problem. Running here and running there. You knew it. Yeah, you couldn't move on with your life after your document status, was already complete. You couldn't just divorce him and still get half of the property. And she lied and said, our property becomes her 12 years ago. That is a pure lie. How did the property becomes yours? Yes, because after the marriage, it's written that when I die, she's the one to collect my property. I will it for her. But until he dies, you can't have possession, access to it. And stop fooling yourself. We are all in Europe. Especially the life assurance. What are you saying? Until he dies, you don't get that at all. And stop fooling yourself. That was what you were laboring for. That was what you were waiting for. And by doing that, you destroy your own life. On my day, man, forget IVF. It's not coming. Whether you also will go and do surrogates, it's not coming. Because that is the holy hope you have now. But none is going to prosper in your health because why? You are evil. In Yahuwah's mighty name, you will be buried because that is the covenant you made with the white man. Because all his property means barrenness unto you. You live in that house, you acquire barrenness. You using that money, it is barrenness. You using the money to buy things in yourself, it is what? Barrenness upon barrenness upon barrenness. In Yahuwah's mighty name at all counts is barrenness. In the mighty name of Yahuwah. 1 Timothy chapter 6, so we can read from 6 to 11 or not 10. Now, let me just go straight away to it. How the love of money destroys Iyore. I reverse it now. But they that will be rich, okay. Alright, yes, for the sake of that. But they that will be rich fall into temptation and snare, and into many foolish and hurtful lusts, which draw men in destruction and what perdition. For the love of money is the root of all evil, which why some convented after they have erred from the faith and pierced themselves through with many sorrows. She did one video. I can't play it because it's so long. This is how the love of money destroyed Iyore. How she intended or how she tried so much to do IVF, even though you don't call the name. I know what you were running after. When she even went to Belgium for the IVF. They said, no, you are married. That is how powerful legal marriage is. She wanted to do whether in France. They said, no, your husband is old. We can't attend to you. We can't treat you. You want to use medication to treat her barrenness, but she couldn't use salt and water to solve the problem. Meanwhile, when you are facing situation, she will be using salt and water to pray for you. Why is she going to do? Why the IVF? Because that's the only hope. But that one, we arrest it already. Can't work. The day you bury that white man, that is the day you bury all your egg with him. That is the day you bury your womb with him. In the mighty name of your child, where is it coming from? Who does that? You treat somebody, whether white or black, I don't care. If this man was an old black man, can you try that nonsense? You will be a gunner. They will even butcher you along with him. Bury both of you together. Nonsense. And she's bragging now when the property becomes hers. Aware, not aware, is Zobo. Illiteracy. Listen now. I'll play some parts here. Okay. She's bragging and deceiving her gullible, mugu followers that they prefer one to go. I should have just left him long ago because the property is already mine. Who told you that? I have that experience with my friend also in France. The very moment they got married, yes, the white man said everything is ours. It belongs to her. That's it. But until he died, she never possessed or have access to any. But it's already written in the court of law. If you divorce him, of course, it's going to be 50-50. But for life assurance, you don't get no dime. And that is what you're waiting on because that one is raw cash. That one is the biddy. Because I still make some inquiry. I thought it was a chicken change. Not chicken change. It is the heavy. Maybe it could be 300,000. It's heavy. Because the woman also here, I sold him for a very long time. This one did out genuinely. Okay. House was almost 200,000 euros. So that's what the Iyore was just waiting for. And forgot her age. She's heading to 42. And she had this problem of infertility already. She has been running here and there. Child is not coming. She has been running to and fro. Child is not coming. And the Iyore knew that her age is going. And yet she still stood over there and waiting for this man to die in order for her to carry the insurance. Maybe the insurance could also get to 500,000. Or 400,000 or 300,000. I think so. Because it's huge. Life assurance, not just insurance. Because the one, this lady I'm very close to, married to, that one was not even having life assurance. Just normal insurance. I think they give her 37,000 euros. But for your life assurance, it could get to 200, 300, 400,000 euros. So that is the raw liquid cash she was waiting for. And now, you want to run to go and do IVF? No, you killed that womb already. It's gone. Yeah, what's mighty name? Why? Because your love of money was so pronounced. It was so you prove it to the whole world that you were only waiting, eating this bread of sorrow for the white man to die. You already thought that the white man is going to die, maybe within space of a year and 2 years, in order for her to move on. But it wasn't so. The white man began to. You said your grace was the one sustain him. So why couldn't your grace heal him? So your grace can only sustain somebody to suffer it. Your grace only helped this man to suffer that begin to purple everywhere in the house. So that's all your grace can do, to help somebody to suffer in affliction. Not to hate somebody. This woman, now. Oh, yeah, walking man. Now I hate you with passion. You're in a No. I hate no. I hate people that is deceiving others. Come out the way you are. Just come out the way you are, but you refuse to do that. We're no help. You that is idol worshiper. You say you are prophetess. You are evangelist. Really? You are prophetess. And she also denies and she says, I never said I was a pastor. What is a pastor? You don't even know the meaning of the pastor. Let me define it for you. Pastor simply means servant, leader, the one that is teaching people, that gather a group and begin to teach them the word of the Master. That is the office of a pastor. What are you doing there? You are not a pastor. What are you doing? You gather people. You are teaching about the Jezebel teaching. Teaching nonsense. The water cup you used to drink water, you begin to use it to measure the penis of the sons of Edos. Abomination with him, man. Oh, now. You listen a little your feet. You see? She was the one to clean the old man poo-poo. No, let me go for another one. We're more well with her. You can listen. You can listen to this. You can listen to this, okay? This is where she was narrating how she was singing. Dirty money. Dirty money. And you rant about that? When I give you that. This IVF, she's speaking codedly. Did you get that? She was fighting to do IVF, okay? But they couldn't. They couldn't do it for her because the white man was so old. Let me stop it. So when she left, she will be weeping. That's all she said in this video, what she went through. So Iyore, this is the love of money that she used to destroy her own life. She has already pierced herself with many sorrow. I can't play it all because it's all 33 or 37 minutes. She's talking about how she suffered, using her own hands to be packing poo-poo, because that is the love of money. If it wasn't the love of money, now that your document is already be complete, you married to him legally, divorce him and move on. You will still get half of the property. And let the man goes to the white people's old places where they normally put them when they are old. Let him go there and you fight for your life. But you were waiting for life assurance. You were waiting for the entire total property. Because you said the guy have 2 houses. You should have been taking one. If you divorce him before he died, you should have been taking one. He will also have one. You talk about 4 plots of land. You should have been having 2. He will also have 2. If you also have cash there, it is 50-50. That's how court marriage works. But you don't want it, so she don't want the whole entire property. And moreover, the life assurance, the more, because that is a liquid, raw cash. She will say, I will not let this one go. Now that you are going to be married forever, so it's going to inherit all this property. You see the way you inherit it from this white man, it's like another person is going to inherit it from you. Because assuming this white man was having a child, of course you cannot get it all. Because he was a married man, and that was why you get it all. And that spirit is standing, is living your womb back. Another one is going to reap what you labor for. YAHUAH'S mighty name. Why? Because you pervert the works of the cross. Because you said you are talking about God, spirituality, heaven. No. That is where only Ogwa, because you are Sapphires and Ananias deceiving the whole world. Whereby when we look into your faces, when we look into his demonic coven here on earth, well, Iyore, YAHUAH'S mighty name. I would also like to play this. She even went to Belgium. Okay. I can't treat you. Fertilities. Expire nothing. That vision is fake. He can't. He can't expire. You lie. You know. You are a blasphemer. You claim to worship. All right, now come on now. Come on now. Come on now. Shut up. Pillar. So what was the pillar? So she just letting us know the pain she was being through inside that house. You see, you couldn't see the pillar that, like that of a kind of a blockage that stood on her face. Blockage. But who put that pillar before you? It is the love of money. I will also play the other one. Who stood that pillar before you? It is the love of money. Who make that pillar, to be so tall before? It is the love of money. You couldn't let go. Because you can still divorce the man and still be good to him. Assuming this man was a junkie, has no money, will you stand by him? No. You knew you were just waiting for them to claim the whole property. Come on now, be realistic. Uzwa, igbe agada, ogiaze. Bell, YAHUAH'S mighty name. Now sense. Listen, another sorrow. Now, the one you can't use it to build another house. So, this vision. That was the day you ate me the coven. Why Tinevo? What would you vision? I wish my member now did the Zua. That was the day you ate me the coven, because that was ever your wish for him to die in order for you to move on. But because you couldn't let him be and move on with your life, the love of money. You were just waiting for this guy to die in order for you to lay hold on upon every property, even when not bury turn up, because you couldn't think about your life anymore and say, I'm a woman. Menopause is running after me. It's running after me. Not that you are a woman that fertilized. No, you know you had that problem already. You couldn't let the white guy go. We are going like that, boy. Love of money. As
The woman look at me.
That was the day you emptied me the coven. You are just lying and saying you saw a vision. Now, I got a bear, bell, as you was my devour. Story.
He just stretch his hand for my body like this.
There's a person after.
Where my stomach is there.
Oh, better, woman is gone. Story, fake vision. When there's a very Eric, no,
the woman,
I was in the door. That was the day you killed him spiritually. Because you want to lay hold on the property. Story. We were so tired, you were waiting for him to die, of course. Oh no, we're not war, because this girl you are talking about, it doesn't exist. It's a place of words. Listen, it's a place I want to add to.
So when I wake up, it time my daughter one of Paris.
Oh no.
Yeah,
love of money, Jezebel.
But in that time, you know, we
Our big way. Big way with him, we are buried now. Yeah, what's matching? Oh, use the pen. It's a place I wanted to play. Story. You go.
I cry.
Oh, no, where's what? Listen. Really? This is my problem with these bastard people. You will be using your own hand to cause your own destruction. You will be saying again. So again, is not again. That is the love of money, my friend. He said that door now represent the enemy. That was the door they used to cover her. Oh, no, I'm still coming from you. I'm still coming for you. So Joanna is not the area. No, that is the love of money, not area. Area never did anything of that. I'm still coming for you because I still have scripture to deliberate on. So the other one I want to do, boyfriend is not allowed. And you already have a boyfriend. I want to expose her again in that area. So I will be using the scripture I couldn't establish today. But this is the love of money, okay, not area. Okay, that door was a diamond. I could not take a rotten door that you cannot use to build other house. Was a diamond because the sperm is already gone. You can't use it to fertilize. Not again. The love of money kept you there. You don't want to let go and go and find your own life. You were there. Again did not cause that. It is the love of money that destroy you. Mark, this video is prophetic. We are done for our family. I'm coming up with another one. Yes, we want to talk about the boyfriend side. At all kinds, she is guilt. That's it. Hallelujah. Abba Yahuwah. Thank you, Abba.